Hello, I'm Dan Domenech, and I am the Executive Director of the American Association of School Administrators.
And I'm Rich Bagin, Executive Director of the National School Public Relations Association.
And we're here today to talk about a very successful toolkit that I think we have put together on communications to help school districts with a very crucial time of the year, the opening of school.
Right. There's no better time to do this for all our members, because the opening of school is almost like opening day, if you will, in the sports world, where everyone is so psyched. They're really happy about going back to school, 98% of them. And we're really just saying, now's the time to really start communicating and capture that moment in the very beginning of school.
Another opening, another show.
Exactly.
And you know, one of the critical components that we know about communication, and there are many in the toolkit, but we're just going to really talk about one today, and that's communicating with parents. Right?
Right. That's the best place to start. When we talk about public relations, we talk about public relationships and working with parents for their children, for our students together. All the studies show it just makes achievement higher. The kids are also learning more. There's a healthier relationship between the home and school in all different areas. So it's just a great time to do that.
Yes, and unfortunately there are still studies coming out that show that many parents feel that the total responsibility for the education of their students is the schools and the teacher. And that's not true, because if we really want our kids to succeed, if we really want to optimize the learning opportunity, then it really is a partnership between the home and the school.
Yeah, and it has to be done in a proactive way, but first by the schools many times, because many parents don't want to always approach the schools, and so whether it be the open houses,
they don't feel comfortable.
No,
Yeah.
and some of the cultural differences as well.
Yeah.
We have to work at ways of bringing them in, but when we bring them in, we really need to be prepared to talk about the kinds of things that we want them to learn so they can help their kids better. It's almost that simple, but yet it's some work.
And the opening of school is a perfect time to begin that partnership, communicating with the parents, telling them, parents, that this is the time now to talk about your new teacher. The classes that you're taking, are they the right classes? After school activities, should the child participate in after school activities or sports programs? These kinds of things that a lot of parents really don't know about, but would like to know about, are great ways to get them into the school and get them involved.
And the focus on secondary school kids, the high school kids, the middle school kids. Many times parents don't want to come into school because their kids are saying, oh, we don't want you there. They really do want you there, but you also need to be there even if they put up some protests in the very beginning, because it's only going to make the school experience better for both the teachers, the principals, the parents, and the students. It's just all working together and just coming together makes such a big difference.
And when the parent comes into the school and begins to develop the relationship with the teacher, all of a sudden that partnership begins to get into shape and get in place, because the two of them are working and the parents recognize that they can work with the teacher rather than against the teacher to try to help their kids succeed.
Right. There was even a study done just this past summer in the University of New Hampshire, where they actually computed the value of parent involvement in the schools, and they're saying it was worth $1,000 per student. Wow. In other words, it would cost a large system $1,000 more per student in order to get the gains brought together by everyone working together with parent involvement.
Yeah, and you know, beyond the communication with the parent component, the fact is that we know that in this day and age of accountability, all right, to have the community support of the school, to branch out beyond the parents, but to get that community support of the school is necessary. And the way to do that really is through communication. Right.
Superintendents ask us many times, how do we get a good reputation? Well, you get the good reputation by being a great school, but then you need to communicate about it. And then when you do that and working with the parents as the core target audience, you're going to build a great reputation. They're going to say, that's a good school, that's a good district.
Yeah. So basically what we're trying to say is that there are some really great ideas in this toolkit that are going to be very helpful to the school and to the community in forging this partnership, right?
Right. I think a lot of things are there that are great, and it's got to be proactive. People have to get out there and start talking about their schools, working with their staffs, and doing some things, and there's a little blueprint for you right in this kit.
There you go. So we wish everybody a really successful school year.
Sure do.
Okay.
All right, great.
Thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.